Week 13 is here in our Marshall Dynasty in Season 4, and if the season ended today, we are in the college football playoff. Oregon got beat at home by Utah last week and opened the door for us to grab the number 4 spot. We handled Southern Miss on the road last week 45-21 and only have a few games left in the regular season to lock it down. Houston, Akron, and Northern Illinois join Marshall in the top 10 as teams that we are not used to seeing in contention, but I love the parity and the mix of teams. Arkansas State, our likely opponent in the Sun Belt Conference title game, drops to number 22 after their OT loss to Louisiana Lafayette. Luckily for us, it seems like we won't need them to be ranked in order to make the playoff. Rasheen Ali moves up a spot on the Heisman watch list. He remains in the top 5 after his 195-yard, 2-touchdown performance last week. But to finish in the top 5 this season would really say a lot about how successful it was, and it was the right decision to come back. Marshall continues to sit atop the Group A standings, 6-0 in the conference. Georgia Southern is in second place, but our win against them earlier this year means that we have the tiebreaker and essentially a 2-game lead because of it. I'm pretty sure we can clinch the division title with a win today or a Georgia Southern loss. Marshall is on the road against 4-6 Old Dominion. Statistically, nothing stands out about them, but by letter grade, they don't look like a bad squad. We continue to be the top scoring team in the country at 48.5 points per game and are number 1 in total defense behind the strength of our run D. It's been 9 games since we've scored less than 38 points and we have only gone under 40 twice. It has all come together nicely in Coach Mayo's 4th season in Huntington, at ODU today, and then at Georgia State next week. That's all that's left in an impressive regular season run by the boys. Fuqua continues his impressive work in the passing game, 2,200 yards passing, 28 touchdowns to only 12 interceptions. Rasheen Ali's averaging 135 yards per game and already has 16 touchdowns on the ground. Armstrong, the true freshman tight end who was the number 2 tight end in his recruiting class last year, he leads the team with 448 yards and 7 touchdowns. Harrison, the left tackle at 96 overall, looks like a dude. Hayden Wolf's numbers haven't been great, but he's a 93 overall. And Morrison, the defensive end at 89, is a really good player who leads them defensively. ODU is going to be without their starting left guard and a halfback, and we'll see if Everhart can go as he works to come back from that torn pec. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia. The Old Dominion Monarchs play their football at SB Ballard Stadium. It holds about 21,000 people. ODU moved up to the FBS level in 2014, originally out of Conference USA, and like Marshall, they moved to the Sun Belt in 2022. Notable NFLers include Taylor Heineke, who played at ODU. Let's get this one going. Hayden Wolf and ODU are going to start the day with the ball, 18-yard line. Little play action on first down. Wolf looking left. Nice throw to the sideline on the comeback. Really nice stuff there by Wolf. On 2nd and 5, looking across the middle, he's got Jordan Bly, 18-yard reception. Now they're across the midfield, striking on 1st and 10. That's Jermaine Johnson on the TFL. The speed option, Johnson was ready for it. A few plays later, it's a 3rd and 9, looking to set up the tunnel screen. It's to Noah Robinson, but that one gets snuffed out. Nice play by Eric Love. And they're going to punt this one away, and that brings on James Fuqua. Fuqua and the boys starting at the 20. Ali, nice little cutback. He's got 8 yards. Next play, 2nd and 2 up the middle out of the single back set, just running people over. 2nd and 7 now. A few plays later, Tommy Chambers drops this one over the middle. That one should have been a first down. That sets us back. 3rd and 7. Quick 5-step drop. Finds Armstrong on the little hook. They leave him open as they try to blitz, and we find Armstrong. 12 yards there for our leading receiver, looking to get it running with Ali, and this one's going backwards. ODU doing a nice job on the ground so far. 2nd and 11, we look for Armstrong again on the little short curl route. 12 yards and another first down. Now it's a 1st and 10. Fuqua looking to the sideline. This time Tommy Chambers does hold on. 16-yard reception as Fuqua is 3 of 4 for 40 yards to start this one. Chambers hauls it in. Now looking and giving to Ali, juking, finding room inside the 10. He gets tripped up. 18-yard gain. This was a dirty move on the DB. He probably could have scored, but it sets us up with a 1st and goal from the 5. Fuqua scrambling, pulls up, steps out of bounds. I think he's just short. He was. Put him out at the 2. Knowledge McDaniel is in, and he's going to run this one in as he poaches a touchdown in the red zone from Ali. That's okay. We like to see Knowledge McDaniel get into the end zone as well. We score from 2 yards out. That's a good first opening sequence by Marshall on offense. 7-0 our score as Hayden Wolf comes back on. This one is to John Luke Peaker on first down. He's got 5. 2nd and 5. Wolf under pressure. He's going to get drugged down. It's a nice play by Aiden Hubbard as the D-line continues to play well. 3rd and 11 now. Wolf under pressure. Somehow gets this one away. Watkins should have had an INT. Instead, it goes to Noah Robinson for 11 and a first down conversion. Oh, that hurts. Watkins, I think it went right through his hands as they find Robinson right in front of Watkins again. Now on 2nd and 1, they quickly flip it out to Robinson, set up the wide receiver screen, and that was pretty effective. 16 yards. Nice little drive going right now, and no, this time Javon Harvey gets absolutely exploded. We were ready for the wide receiver screen. Nice job there. 3rd and 8. Wolf in the pocket, running, looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to get drugged down by Rashid Price. And just like that, the ODU drive peters out as Fuqua on 1st and 10 looking deep up the seam. He tried to find Chancellor Bright in that one-on-one jump matchup. Nice play by Washington, the safety, to slow it down, and now we run into a brick wall. It's quickly 3rd and 10, just like that. Now looking right, Washington again. The safety has this one red as we tried to force one into Brennan Armstrong on this little corner route. He was just kind of sitting there. He knew we were going to throw this one. Despite John Bass running the streak up the sideline, he played for the tight end the whole way. Yeah, Coach Mayo talks to Fuqua. That's obviously on me. It's a pretty bad read, and it sets ODU up in great field position to try to tie this game up. 2nd and 1. Peaker had 9 on first. He's got 5 on this one and converts. 1st and 10 from about the 11. Wolf in the shotgun, tucks and runs and slides down safely just short of the 5. Now it's a 2nd and 7 as they look to set up the screen. Daniels is out there and he blows it. Whiffs on the tackle. John Luke Peaker is going to score from 7 yards out on the halfback screen. Hey, give him credit. It's a really good call. We read it right and had a guy there. Kenneth Daniels doesn't animate for the tackle. This one's tough as he gets over there in front of the offensive lineman. You see his arms kind of go out. I definitely was hitting square and then panicked and tried to hit stick him after he didn't animate. Touchdown. 7-7 our ball game as Ali gets smashed in the backfield on 1st down. I can tell you what, this ODU defense has been tough as Fuqua trying to scramble the defensive lineman. It's Morrison. He's an 89 overall, Amori Morrison. He really doesn't win against Joe Graham. Fuqua gets out of the pocket. It's the right decision, but Morrison just tracks him down. Elite speed on that big frame of his. And Marshall, 3rd and 22, really backed up as we launch it. Looking for John Bass. Jordan Dunbar is there, swats this one down. We go from 3 of 4 for 40 yards to 3 of 7 in a pick, just like that. The stat line looking questionable. And now Raphael McCoy going nowhere on 2nd down. Quickly, it's a 3rd and 11 for them as Hayden Wolf's under pressure, and he's going to get hit as he throws. Really nice sequence by the Marshall D on the quick change. ODU's going to trot out the field goal unit. This one comes up short. Knowledge McDaniel decides to take this one from the back of the end zone, trying to make it a 100-plus yard return. He's not going to go anywhere, but there is a flag down.
Running into the kicker.
This is a running into the kicker, which you never see. Here's the replay. Yeah, Aiden Hubbard just late, didn't really get a chance. They're going to get 5 yards. They're going to get 5 yards closer, and that's going to be enough. He comes back out, trots on, and drains it as ODU takes the 10-7 lead, and that penalty definitely hurts Marshall. We've been shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit here in this first half. Can't get the run game going, throwing interceptions, penalties. Look at this, only 3 yards per carry so far as we're quickly to 3rd and 3. Fuqua, you know what, no more throwing downfield, let's just use it. And look at Morrison, the defensive end. My goodness, that dude is a beast. We get the 1st down, but I'm telling you, that star impact defensive end, he's going to be a problem. 1st and 10, Fuqua out on the left side, now throws across his body, finds Brennan Armstrong. This is a 30-yard completion as Armstrong has his 3rd catch. He's got 54 yards already. He just runs the deep over. Fuqua was going to run it, but Armstrong puts the flag post up. We decide to just flip it out to him, and this is just enough on the sideline. We get it. Really nice job there, converting. Fuqua, deep drop, trying to get away from the defensive line. Now flips this one to Tommy Chambers. He's got 5. Gets hit hard by Washington, who had the interception. Ali on 2nd and 5. Nice cutback, but he's only got 3. Leaves us with a 3rd and 1. Fuqua just outside of the red zone to the back of the end zone, and this is Chancellor Bright. 28-yard touchdown. Now 6 of 10 for 100 yards, a pick and a TD for Fuqua. This is a straight go route. You guys know this. If you've been watching the series, we love to run Bright up the seam when we get like that 20, 25, 30 yards out from the end zone. And we score on another one. Marshall takes the lead 14-10 as Wolf fakes the wide receiver bubble screen, then comes back to it late. And Josh Hardiman almost had the pick. He really probably should have had the pick. 2nd and 10, Wolf looking left. Page has it underneath. Steps out of the tackle of Daniels and gets hit. And that leaves him with a 3rd and 3 as we bring Hardiman on the blitz. 3rd and 3 looking left. Harvey is able to get there, breaks a tackle. Falling forward, 14 yards for Javon Harvey. Now it's a 2nd and 9 after a short run on 1st. Hayden motions a wide receiver into the backfield, gives it up to Peeker, who fights with Johnson. He's got 7. 2 minutes to go in the first half. 3rd and 2. Peeker up the middle again, fights off a tackle of Folk. He's got the first down. John Luke Peeker having a nice day. Wolf, 1st and 10, looking left. Harvey, short pickup. Now switching the play around. Wolf looking, tucking. He's in trouble. He kind of tries to go back, sneak out the back door, but look at Johnson, hits the spin move on the left tackle, and then Wolf just kind of runs right into him. Nicely done, as it's a 3rd and 14 upcoming. 1:07 left to go. They go draw play to Peeker. He's got some yards. He's got 6. Clock is still running, 4th and 8. We take the timeout. They're deciding to go for it. No punt, no field goal attempt. Wolf off his back foot, hit as he throws. What did I just see? Aiden Hubbard literally in his rib cage as he's getting rid of this ball. And somehow they get this one and it's completed for a first down and a 4th and 8 conversion. You want to talk about some EA cheese. This is just like a corner route and that ball is perfectly on the money as if he tried to throw it there on purpose. My goodness. All right, 1st and 10. We decide to get it back after it. We get the sack on 1st down, force the timeout, 52 seconds to go. 2nd and 14. Now back-to-back plays. Rasheed Price, really nice job, gets a 2nd sack. And that's going to leave him with a 3rd and 16, 50 seconds to go. Wolf trying to get the screen going. No, sir. Aiden Hubbard gets the sack. And we force the punt. It goes through the back of the end zone for the touchback. Fuqua, 30 seconds after Coach Mayo calls another timeout. We get 12 yards, step out of bounds. Trying to find a way to get some more points before the end of this half. Fuqua on the edge, flipping to Tommy Chambers, and he drops it. His 2nd drop on the day. 26 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Marshall looking, trying to get it. Now up the seam to Ali, who's wide open, and he drops it. Oh my goodness, Rasheen Ali. Usually sure-handed. He drops this one on the seam route. Now Fuqua under pressure. Only spot he has is to go to Cook on the run. This one's going backwards. 4th and 11. ODU takes their final timeout. We decide to punt. They can't do anything. The clock runs out, and that is halftime. 14-10. Pesky, very pesky, this ODU squad. Start of the 3rd quarter, we're giving run play right to Ali, and we finally get a little success. 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1 as we stay committed to the run game. Going left, Ali has 3, but it's enough for a 1st. This time running right, Ali with a nice cut back on Washington has 6. Now a 2nd and 4 as we get the safeties to bite a little bit. Fuqua, let's go! Finding Samuel Cook, who's fighting with the DB. He's going to get drugged down, but it's a 37-yard gain. You can see everybody scoots up. Ali gets just enough on the pass protection, and Fuqua's able to get this one away. It's a beautiful ball to Cook. Perfect spot, 37 yards. Really nice throw. Here we go, Fuqua. Outside of the... No way. We throw this one, and it gets undercut by Dunbar on what an athletic play that is. We were rolling right. We had Samuel Cook coming across the formation. Actually had John Bass out there too as we look to throw this one towards the front pylon, and Dunbar reaches up as he was covering Brennan Armstrong in the flat there. What a play, and it's our 2nd INT on the day. That one hurts. I don't really blame us for that decision. He's open. Fuqua's got to give him a better ball. That thing cannot be undercut by the DB. It's just got to go to the end zone. Wolf, 3rd and 2. This one's going to be short, and it's quickly a 4th and 2 upcoming as Marshall's D holds. 4th and 2. The punt is coming. No fake punt this one. Everybody's been trying to run fake punts on us. Knowledge McDaniels handles it. Gets a little step right now. Goes left. Has some room to the 30, 25. Just short of the 25. That's a 42-yard return by Knowledge McDaniel. Almost broke it. That's all right. We're in a good spot as we've got the ball back. No harm done after the INT. No running room for Ali either as that run up the middle goes for nothing. We get this one away to Brennan Armstrong. Trucks a man over. Can he race to the pylon? Falls over 2 more guys. And Brennan Armstrong finished this one off. I see you, Big Hoss. Man, Brennan Armstrong has been maybe the best player that we've added to the team as he runs through somebody at the 18-yard line. And he got 2 guys who grab him before the 5-yard line, just inside the 5, and he scores it from there. What a beast, Brennan Armstrong. As they've got the ball back, now it's a 21-10 game. Jefferson has 6 on first down. Wolf throwing to Harvey, makes a nice diving catch for the first down. 2 quick plays, and they've got it. Oh, Folk gets completely shook out of his shoes. Daniels misses the tackle to the 30. Jacorian Anderson tracks him down. Peaker's got a 36-yard gain. He's already to 95 yards on 14 carries. Hayden Wolf on the speed option somehow gets away, flips it back. Williams fights off the tackle. What in the world was that? As the speed option could have gone for a negative play, and they get 4 out of it. Now a 2nd and 6. I'm worried about the Wolf scramble. They flip it to Bly, who cuts it up inside. He's at the hash marks. He's down at the 5-yard line, but it has 17. Man, we have not done any favors to ourselves as Wolf scrambles, fights off the Daniels tackle, and slides down. 3 minutes and change left in the 3rd quarter. Folk has Wolf in the backfield, and Hayden Wolf fights off the tackle, and he's going to score this one. He's a big dude. I'm not saying it's not hard to tackle him, but we have been awful in our tackling, especially down in the red zone. 21-17, ODU fighting back. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go as we try to get the Ali run game going. We've had no success, averaging 4.3 per carry. 2nd and 7. Same story as he fumbles this one. Somehow we dive on this. Thomas Webb saves us from ultimate disaster, but it's a loss, and it leaves us with a 3rd and 8. Fuqua finding Cook as we're going to convert this 3rd down. Woo! Dodging bullets, but again, not helping our cause. 1st and 10. Fuqua has plenty of green space. He's out on the scramble, across the 40, sliding down just before the ODU 35 as he makes a play with his legs. Now a 1st and 10, zone read keeper. Ali runs straight into everybody, has no yards, and we cannot get the run game going. Tommy Chambers, more of the same as he's going nowhere. That's going to leave us with a 3rd and 9. Jesus. We decide to go zone read keeper, keep it in Fuqua's hands. He's been the only effective runner all day, 12 yards and a 1st down. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We find a little bit of a crease for Ali. He's got 9 on this 1st down run. Last play of the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 1. Fuqua to the end zone. It's Chancellor Bright. 14-yard touchdown reception. Chancellor Bright, and this was beautifully done. But Bright fighting with the DB, gets off the press coverage. He has a corner route set up, and in man coverage down here, especially with his 6'4" frame, that is just too tough. Chancellor Bright celebrating with his boys on the sideline. Marshall opens it up a little bit. 28-17 our score. First play of the 4th quarter. Peaker has room running left again. Another big run gashes us. 2nd and 10 now. A few plays later, Aiden Hubbard gets in there. Somehow they're going to call this one an incomplete pass. I thought he might have fumbled it. But it's 3rd and 10. Tough down and distance. Bly, however, trucking people. Sanders finally brings him down. Marshall's tackling woes continue. God, we look awful today tackling. 1st and 10. Harvey, we can't get pressure. Unable to get to the quarterback and having trouble bringing people down as they convert another 1st down. Now inside the red zone, Wolf looking over the middle. Straight into Price runs Harvey. He's got 4. 2nd and 6 from about the 15. Wolf deep. This one through the back of the end zone, incomplete. Motion man on 3rd and 6. Wolf looking to set up another screen. Daniels out there again, misses another tackle. Now Watkins misses one, and John Luke Peaker is going to score on his 2nd halfback screen of the day as we continue to blow it in open space, tackling guys in space. Daniels runs right by him. Watkins runs right by him. Carryon Martin unable to get there. And they're going to go for the 2-point conversion, down 28-23. Wolf in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to get drugged down. Nicely done by the D-line to keep them from scoring more points. Marshall's got it back up 5. Literally having no success in the run game. I mean, we just can't get it. Stretch run, inside zone. Nothing working when we give it to Ali. 2nd and 13. And it's intercepted. With 8 minutes to go, it's our 3rd INT. Lamarion James, the corner. He just runs this route for John Bass. Unreal. And he breaks a school record in his career. We're in trouble. ODU with the ball at the 30. Oh, Eric Love almost had this one. He ran the route for Noah Robinson, but couldn't deflect it. Incomplete on second down, leaves him with a 3rd and 8. They go conservative draw play as they give it to Peeker. Nicely done by the front 7. They slow him up. That sets him up with a 4th and 6. They are going to go. Hayden Wolf in trouble. Massive. Absolutely massive. Check out this move by Price. The bull rush gets home, and that might have saved the game for us. My goodness, that was huge. Wow, 6 minutes to go. Marshall in trouble. Fuqua, zone read keeper. Really nice run there, 18 yards. This is well blocked. Actually, probably could have had more. We had 3 blockers for 2 men. We kind of run into our own guy. 5:40 to play, running right. Ali cutting a couple times. He's got 5. 2nd and 5. Cook the motion man. Fuqua. 7-step drop over the middle. He's got Hayden Hagler, who breaks 2 tackles, gets out to the sideline across the 20. He's going to get down just outside of the 15-yard line, 29 yards. First catch of the day for Hayden Hagler, and that one's a huge one. As we are chewing some clock, running left with Ali, fighting, falling forward, having a little more success, 5-yard carry. Now we're going to sweep right with Ali, spinning. He's got 4 yards. 3 minutes to play. It's a 3rd and 1. We're inside the 5 and can't even convert. Now this is a big one. Do we take the points? No, let's go zone read keeper. Let's figure it out between Ali and Fuqua. We keep it in the offense's hands. We do convert. 2 yards. 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter. 1st and goal. Going nowhere. Timeout ODU. 2nd and goal. Fuqua, pressure coming. He finds Cook. What a great play as Sam Cook running the slant. Fuqua. This is just gorgeous. Check this out. Blitzer off the right. We see him. We know we got to get it out quick. We come back to the left. Find Cook. He's there at the goal line. Low and inside is the throw. Well done by Fuqua. 35-23. 2 minutes to go. Wolf needs to make a big play. Harvey should have had this one. Oh my goodness. 2nd and 10 as they probably linked up for a big play there. Another drop, 2 in a row. Somebody needs to help the QB here. An unfortunate 3rd and 10. Wolf under pressure to the sideline, but Jefferson runs it out of bounds. That sets him up with a 4th and 6. This is pretty much the ball game here. Wolf in trouble to the sideline. Sanders knocks it down. Mario Sanders should have had the INT. Amazing pressure again by the defensive line, and Marshall's going to get the turnover on downs that they needed and put this game on ice. Just have to run it a few times. Ali running left, fighting. Can't even get that rolling. Timeout ODU. Minute 38 to play. We're going to go zone read keeper. Fuqua, protect yourself. Juking. Tracked down by Morrison. Fighting, and he's going to get to the 1st down. What a heck of a run by Fuqua, and that should do it. It does. What a great effort there on that last run by Fuqua. Gets to the 1st down marker. They don't have enough timeouts to keep the game rolling. 225, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, 75 yards on the ground. Up and down day, but Fuqua gets it done. 35-23 is our final in this one. A bit pesky all day. ODU played really hard. They rack up 290 yards of total offense and are perfect in the red zone scoring touchdowns. We turned it over 3 times as Fuqua throws 3 picks, but we made enough plays down the stretch to get this one done on the road. Hayden Wolf was really good. He throws for 200 yards, 2 scores, but he was sacked 7 times, and he really couldn't get any help. And Ali struggled all day, 89 yards, no touchdowns, 3.4 yards per carry. Peeker was their best player all day. 2 touchdowns leads the way. Morrison was as advertised on the defensive line, a TFL, a sack, a forced fumble. Aiden Hubbard had a nice day, 5 tackles, 3 sacks, and James Fuqua scraps together a 4 touchdown, 75 yards on the ground day. Oof. As we advance through to week 14, we can see Coach Mayo and defensive coordinator Anthony Palmer have both leveled up. More on both of them in just a moment. Let's look at recruiting. We are officially in battles for guys like Tyler Coley and Corey Brown and Austin. Cedric Britt and Josh Clark are both ready to visit Marshall, and we lose out to Maryland for strong safety Anthony Hall. He was our top prospect at safety, but we won't have a hard time during position changes this offseason, bolstering that position. All in all, not a bad update. This one is a no-brainer for next year's recruiting. Max out the Saban factor, plus 20% chance of an instant commit when offering a scholarship. We need that. As for Palmer, it certainly feels like the injury and stamina boost for all the defensive players is the way to go. That's what we're going to add, plus 1 to recharge. A huge move for the Tar Heels in week 14. They get a massive 42-28 win against Miami and have moved up to number 1 in the CFP rankings. 11-0, they look like they might be the real deal. Marshall holds on to their number 4 spot. Houston and Akron are right there at 5-5. 6, and it's rivalry week, so there will no doubt be some shakeups in the next episode as Florida is headed to Tallahassee to take on Florida State, and Ohio State heads up to the Big House in Ann Arbor to take on Michigan. You know there's going to be more chaos. One more conference game left. Marshall is right on the doorstep of another college football playoff berth, but can we do it? Thanks for watching this week's episode. Georgia State is on deck next. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can find out how this season plays out for the Thundering Herd. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.